Good morning to you all out there. If you are in English, good morning to you. If you are in French, bonjour. If you are in Romania, dimineața, bună dimineața. If you are in Spanish, buenos dias. If you are in Philippines this morning, it would be maganda omaga. Now this morning, uh, it's 7 o'clock in England and England time. Yeah. Uh, I'm Ralston Gabidon, your host, and my YouTube channel is Jamaican Prince 77 TV. Jamaican Prince 77 TV. I would like you to like, share, and subscribe my video. Yeah. And, you know, right now I'm on a topic where I'm talking about things that will keep you healthy and things that can cause you to sick. Now, right now, one of the main health benefit right now is to stay healthy, and one of the thing is to there is one of the major thing is to stay away from these things. Yeah. All right. Also, I want to speak on about how to be positive and keep a positive mind. Keep a positive mind, positive energy around you, positive people, and positive thinking. You understand? Because this is what motivates you and it make you strong, right? Also, don't try to lose your the benefit of your health because health is very important and that's what keep you through and make you go through life. That is what let allow you to achieve out of life and achieve your goal and so forth, so have a good mindset at all times. Also make sure you eat healthy and have a balanced diet. Also always have a good diet. Now, right now, one of the main issue that cause people to sick and many different level. Yes, I'm gonna quote some quotation right here now so that you could be able to see and realize what is causing a lot of sickness and diseases in your body. So right now I'm touching on about your health, which is very vital and very educational. Now, these are the things you should not do or try to make them becomes necessary in your life. But we know that we are human being and at times the human being are emotional. Yes, but sometimes it's good for you to control your emotion, especially when it go into the wrong direction. You have to steer back things in the right perspective and in the right way so that your life can be uh, organized properly. Now, I'm gonna let you know some of the important things. Now, what caused sickness? Yes, first and foremost, this one is very vital. Say, anger weaken your liver. So when you're angry, in other words, you're attacking your liver. Because every action you do or say, the body respond. And to every action, there is a reaction. This is what a lot of people don't know. They may not teach you this, or maybe you don't try to learn about the body or learn about um, how to keep healthy. So in other words, you becomes a locking in knowledge of things, wherein that the locking of knowledge make people perish, because when you lack knowledge, you're ignorant to a lot of things, and when you're ignorant to a lot of things, it costs you not to know the importance of things that you should know, so that you could do the importance, and stay away from, or stay out of certain things that will cause you pain or cause trouble for you. So right now, I'm gonna let you realize that some stuff that cause a serious illness and serious problem in your life. Now, one of it right now, let me quote to you: anger weaken your liver, right? Grief weaken your lungs. So when you grieve, you are attacking your lungs. So you see how much you can attack your own body. You can attack your own body. You see, but you don't realize that you are doing harm to yourself, right? Because these things, if you try to overcome your emotion at times, right? And realizing that certain things is just reality. And when things happen, you try to, you make sure learn and know how to stay strong within yourself, so that you can be able to withstand things, strengthen, because strength, it's a powerful thing. When you the mind, when you strengthen the mind, let the mind strong, you know, you overcome a lot of things. But when your mind weak, in other words, you fall into a lot of traps, a lot of things reach you negatively, that sometimes you didn't bargain for it. But the thing about it, it does happen. And why it happened is because you never learn about certain things, or you never try to seek to learn or know about certain things. So because of that, you intend to do some things unaware, you know, and sometimes it take you a lot of times, or a very long time, to catch up, or to know, or or for someone to tell you. You understand? One of the thing, we should all learn about health and the benefit of health, and also we should learn about indigenous medicine. We should learn and know how our body function also, so that we can even be the first doctor to doctor ourselves, and to keep, because it's you looking after your body, and looking after yourself, and thing like that. And it's not everything the doctor is gonna know about you unless you tell them. You understand? And sometimes they're just gonna give you what they're trained to do, and how they know it. And you know sometimes they just go and do for research, or you know things like that. But what really happened, you need to learn as well about your health, and how the human body function, and how to look after yourself, because you are the one that looking after yourself. So if the doctor is not coming to your home to look after you, so you would have to look after yourself. When it's bigger than you, and you don't know or understand, then you'll bring it to the doctor attention. When the doctor is trained to look after you, or to educate you, or to show you what to do, or prescribe medicine for you. But the thing about it, the greater medicine, what people don't know, it's that it's the indigenous medicine. If you know how to put it together and how to apply it, in other words, it will more to heal your sicknesses and diseases rather than when you take the pharmaceutical drugs, because the pharmaceutical drugs is more of a side effect to give you a side effect, because when you read upon it, it will tell you that while it fixing this, it it tell you the side effect of it, right? So it is fixing one thing and at the same time messing up something else. So that you have to know that healing is a process not to damage other organ or other areas in the body, but healing should heal the body all together. All together, the body should heal. So you cannot. It can't be that you want to heal of a sickness or a diseases and at the same time creating one at the same time. That doesn't work. It doesn't make sense, because you want to get better. You don't want to get worse. So why doing things wherein that it's gonna make you get worse or you get something else? You understand, right? So these are the things that we need to know. You understand? We need to know. One of the main benefits for the body also, you need to know that how the body structure made up and how does it operate. One of the things about the body make up of 90% of the blood in the body make from water, come from water, 90%. The other 10% of the body is dissolved food matter. It's come from food. When when the food dissolve, that's when you get 10% of your blood. But 90% of the blood make from water. Water, right? Right? You have two blood in the body, which is the white and the red. Both of them are very important to the body, right? You have the white cell and you have the red cell. The red cell is more and the white cell is less. Whenever time the white cell is getting too much over the red one, in other words, it's it will cause cancer or such the light or some deficiency in the body, right? The body need a sunlight, it need temperance, the body need water, the body need all these important things. Also, the body need exercises. The body have to exercise also, right? And we should also eat healthy. We should make our food be our medicine and our medicine be our food. Take note on that one, because that is very important. Very, very important, right? Right? Worry, don't worry, keep strong. Stay away from being worried if you can, because worry weaken the stomach. See why a lot of people have this stomach problem, having so much problem for their stomach, right? Because they worry too much. They worry so much, and worry will cost you stomach problem, because when you worry, you weaken the stomach. The stomach will be weakened if you worry too much. So don't worry. Don't worry, right? Pray about the situation, right? Work on the situation. Don't matter what it is, because what already happened is already happened. It's already there. So all you're gonna do, what you're gonna do now, you're gonna fix it. And how you're gonna fix it? You're gonna look at the problem and look into the problem and see how you can fix it, right? Because that is how life goes, you know. Everything will not be perfect every day. Things will go wrong, things will mess up, but it's how we deal with it. We have to fix it. We have to fix it, right? Right. So these are the things that we have to look on and look into and try to be strong, build our mind strong against these things. You understand? Regardless, many would say that we are human being and so forth. Yeah, we know that we are human being and we are in flesh, and things do happen. But the thing about, we are talking about the solution and how to fix things. You understand? And how not to make things get worse, but make things come better for the benefit of our own good. So right now, I'm gonna touch another one, another one under your health. I'm gonna tell you about fear. Fear weaken your kidney. Fear weaken your kidney. So when you get up and easily fear for everything, because the thing about it, you see, why living in fear? Why living in fear? Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. Yeah? It makes sense to a lot of people because they think that fear makes sense to them, but it don't make no sense because you know what? You cannot change what is. And what already happened, right? And the thing about it too, even the things that don't happen, you don't have to fear it because reality is reality. And if it is to happen, it will happen. And if it happen, in other words, you fix it, right? Have no fear for it. Have no fear for it, right? Don't even have fear for death because the reality in life is that you live and then you die. You live, people live, and people die. Everything come here on the face of the earth. It live and it die, right? Have no fear for nothing. Just go through in life. You understand? Keep a wise head, a positive mind, a positive thinking, positive people, and positive energy, positive thought around you. It's very important to have all these attributes in your life, and this influence of positiveness, you know, right? So don't you fear for anything. Don't fear for anything. Now, this one called stress. This one here now called stress. Stress weaken the heart and the brain. That's very important. Very, very important and very vital. That you don't stress. Don't stress about anything. Don't stress about anything because what is to be have to be, and what not to be would not be, right? And when it happened already. You're into it, you have to find a way out of it. You understand, right? So you have to understand that stress causes harm, right? And here where it affects you, it affects your heart and your kidney. So if you're gonna stress, are you believing that you must use your emotion or follow your emotion at times to stress because something happened or something seems like it's gonna happen or something come your way that you think it's bigger than you? Seek help. Seek help. That's one of the most important things. And one of the help you can seek, which is a major vital one, it's seek the help of God. God Himself, Him create you, Him create everything and create the world and everything that is in the world. And He's great than your problem, is bigger than your problem, is bigger than, you know. And he can see. So don't think that God is blind. He don't see or know what's going on. He know all that is going on and He sees into everything, everything, right? God can see more than the people who call themselves witch or wizard or sidekick or whatsoever those people call themselves. God is greater than them. God is mighty than them. God can see far than them. God see in the future. God see. God can tell you of the past that you don't know of. Yet still God can tell you the far future. God can tell you what is going to take place in the next millions year to come. You understand? Because He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. That's the Almighty God. So you don't get up stressing yourself, affecting your heart. You understand? Right? So fret not thyself of any evil things or any evil doers doings, because fret only cause harm. So you don't fret about anything. Don't worry yourself about anything, and don't continue in grief, because grief affect the lungs. It weaken the lungs, because these things that I'm saying, I'm gonna go back over it again. The hunger weaken your liver. It's weaken your liver. Hunger weaken your liver. Grief weaken your lungs. Worry weaken your stomach. When you worry, your stomach is gonna be weakened. Fear weaken your kidney. So you see what can cause your kidney to get weak. When your kidney get weak, it fail. It fail. Because these areas of your body is very sensitive. It's very sensitive. They react to your action. They react to your action. To every action, there is a reaction. Right? Stress weaken your heart and your brain. Stress weaken your heart and your brain. So don't you get up stressing over anything. Over anything. One of the things about it, whatever, sometimes some things seems to stress you. Sometimes if you can get it out of your way, get it out of your way. You understand? in a stressful relationship that is gonna stress you, then get out of it. You understand? Or get it fixed. You understand? Do something about it. Because when you have problem and you do nothing about your problem, you will live with that problem forever until you die. So you have to get up and deal with the problem. You have to understand in life, enough is enough. You understand? So when you come to that part wherein that something seems to getting bigger than you have to find a way how to deal with the situation. You have to dwell with the situation, because when you don't deal with a situation intend to become worse, because the everything that is not in line with the right or the truth need to be fixed. So you have to fix it. You have to get it fixed, you know. So this is Jamaican Prince here, giving you some benefit and some health tip, right? Right. And the next one, do unto others as you would have them do it unto you. So you would want good to done for you. So make sure you do good to people, being kind to people, say kind word to people, and always be kind and be helpful to people, you know, make things and make this world a better place for you and your family, you know. So these are good way of being positive. These are some vital way of being positive, you know. Also, always have a mind, a good mind towards others. This is very important. This is very important. Don't tear down, do not tear down each other. Build others up, because you know many people today, they have a way to build themselves. They try to uplift themselves. But you have some people willing and ready to tear them down. Now, even on social media right now, you have a lot of people doing their contents. They are traveling the world. They are going places. They are showing you places that many people don't able to go. Many people never get the chance to go. Many people are scared of, and these people risk their lives and go into places to show you what the place look like, to take you out of that imaginary mind, our state of mind, that we are imagining things at places wherein that sometimes the news may give us some wrong information and about places and countries that we always hope to know about or to see for ourselves. You know, sometimes on the news they will tell us that it's dangerous, and those places, you go there, you will suffer, and you know they tell you a lot of bad things, you know, about. But they have to do that to make the news. You understand? To make the news. If you don't give something in the news that people would really think about and tickle their mind, then in other words, the news will not be interesting. So they have to create a lot of things in the news. You understand? So when they go to places and countries, they have to more like go to the slum. They have to go to the most worst part of the country to show some bad things or some bad doings, you know, so that, you know, it will, and also it will mess up the mind of people. But sometimes what you have to do is don't to go into that too much. Like, for instance, put your mind too much into it. More like tell yourself that you want to know the truth and you want to see for yourself and you would like to go. Now, these people who are traveling, like, doing showcasing the world to people, they are doing they are doing a very important job. And many people out there also doing YouTube, and they are they are helping people, you know, and doing charity and all of them. Big up to them people, them man, because they are doing good, they are doing positive work, and they are trying to make the world a better place. You understand? While you have some people tearing down those people, tearing down those people, you know. That's why I have to say big shout out all the time to Huda Maya, who inspire a lot of people around the world, so that a lot of people becomes a content creator on YouTube, doing positive things, doing things that make sense. He share his struggle with people, like, testimony, how he go to China, and what he go through there, and how he becomes a YouTuber, and love to be in love what he do, and also, you know he show Africa to the world, because our ancestor is from Africa. Our ancestors is from Africa, and they take us from Africa, and they try to trick us and tell us all sort of nonsense about Africa, back in the days until now. But Udemaya make it possible that we realize that Africa, it's a developed country, and it's a place wherein that it's a nice place, and it has so much minerals. It has gold. It has, you know, so much things. So it's not a place wherein people are dying and starving and depending on the mercy of the West. There is no such thing. That's not happening. No, we know, and we know the truth, so that we realize that we cannot say that we don't want to go to Africa or to know our history and our heritage. We need to know that, so that is one of our main goal, that we must go back to our land. And even if we're not going there to live, we need to go there and put our foot on the soil, so that you know our forefather will honor our forefather. you know those things are very important for us, and especially we Jamaican, who come from Jamaica. I'm living in Britain, but I'm a Jamaican by birth. By birth, I'm born in Jamaica and so forth. Jamaica is a very nice country, a very nice place. A funful place, a place with a lot of beaches, and rivers and falls and greenery, and the food. And wow, you will go to Jamaica and see fruits that you never see other place in the world. You'll see food that you never see before, but there are food that grow in nature, such as some countries say that they never see like breadfruit, they never see niceberry, and we had a apple, we call it something like OTT apple, something like that. And many people, they didn't see it in their country, they never see it all over the world, or many countries people never see it. When they come to Jamaica, it's the first time for seeing it. In Jamaica also, that we are the best cook in the world. I can say that because our cooking is creative cooking. And when we cook, wow, in Jamaica they would say, oh, you the lick your 10 finger. Because that is Jamaican patois word, yeah. So Jamaican, we speak patois. Patois is a broken English language. It's from the English language, but it's broken, you know. So a lot of people around the world, they like patois. They like when Jamaicans speak. They want to speak Jamaica, So everywhere you go around the world, you hear Wagwan, you know, you know, Wagwan, everything good. Yes, man, you know, yeah, man. Later, little more, everything good, my brother. Bless up yourself, big up yourself. Jamaican thing, man. Many more words is there. Maybe we don't have much time for that now, but I'm giving you a little touch of Jamaica. So this is Jamaican Prince, and you know Jamaican Prince Channel 77 TV. So like, share, and subscribe my video. Put a comments in the comment section so that I can know what you think about my video. You understand? I'm not a bright person. In I'm not a bright person, but I try. You know, at my youth days, I got through a lot, and a lot of struggle. Growing up, I was the third child of eight eight kids. My mom had eight kids, eight of us, and I'm the third one. And I'm good. I go through so much sicknesses throughout my life. I didn't even get to go to school properly. I go to school, but I didn't get schooling properly because sicknesses and a lot of things I go through. I'm from the day I wouldn't say from the day I was born, but from a young age, at maybe about like 5 years, in age, that's when I get a deadly blow. They say that like a spiritual blows, wherein my parents were building a house. They are constructing a house to build it, and I was there at the site, and at the same time they say that some evil spirit uh, come and knock me there somewhere about, and I felt I start to say that things like say I want rum and water, and within that time they say that it's not really me speaking, it's the spirit requesting rum and water. So in other words, at the time I've been run about 3 miles away and back to our home that we were living at the time as a little kid at the age of 5, wherein that they didn't expect me to know my way back home, to where were to where from where we were to where our house was. And I spent months in the hospital. The doctor could not find out what happened to me, and they draw something from my spine, and I'm not too sure about the you know the they say that they draw something from the spine that will cause me to be a slow person, and I will I will act I will move slow on a lot of things. I will learn slow and do things slow. And, you know, my parents should not rough me, and they should take their time with me. And, it will take me years to learn um, things are to, you know, so some form of problem occur there, and I can't forget in growing up there was some stuff there. Many people may not know this, but a lot of people know, wherein I go through a lot, wherein that you know people in our community at that time they have a way wherein that you you're they try to stop other people children from make it in through school, through their education. They will like go to some witchcraft people which who have their trying to work iniquity against other people children to hold them down, not to strive, not to pass an exam and so forth, so we all have to go through a lot because at the same time they set some stuff in my home. We are in in Jamaica they will call it in the yard. They plant stuff, and what really happened. I walk on it wearing. I did not know, and never wear, and I had my feet sore for years, and throughout the year. That's what one of the main things that keep me back from going to school, and I've suffered so much pain. Each ankle this year you will find the left ankle on the left side sore and gone into a hole, right? And the hole just go to like about like the size of a small penny, and it go deep down in the flesh, and doctor are working on it. They can't get it better because it's not natural. It's a spiritual aspect of things, witchcraft. And also you find out that I suffer with that one for like 2 or 3.5 years, and then by that one try to heal up. Then on the same feet, then you will have the next in the inner part, which is the right side of your left foot. The same thing happened, and you have to go. I have to suffer it also. And by 3.5 years again, the next foot is the same thing, you know, and 3.5 years again is the same thing. So I've been going through it and through it and through it. You understand? I get, a lot of fight through life, and when I in my growing up, it's like I've been attacked so much, so much, and go through so much and so much more. There's a lot to speak about, and it wouldn't take one day, so I've been through it, yet still I even come to England, and during the time I come to England, it's when I was like in 40s, because now I'm 52 going 53. I may look young, but I've been, you know, by the grace of God, God keeping me, I've come to England in 2014, and when I come here, I've been through so much. The first incident happened to me. It's that I was on the train going to work, and when I reach on the district line, I was I take the district line at Wimbledon to go to Earls Court, and then from Earls Court, I'll go to Hammersmith, and then from Hammersmith, then I'll go to my workplace, you know. So when I take the train at Wimbledon, when the train reached, it was a full train. When the train reached to a stop called Parsons Green Station, that's when the train had some suicide bomber was on the train, and they bombed the train. With I was on the train. The thing about it that the bomb seems like it didn't go off properly, so it only let off a, a huge summer fire. So when the fire, you know, a lot of people get swinged, like Moses swinged. Nobody get badly hurt at the time, but I did not get any swinge. I only been traumatized at the time for a few months, wearing that. It's like I didn't want to go on any more chain. I was even telling myself, say, oh, I was wondering if I'm gonna take the chain again, because what's the ever happened on the chain that day. I was so traumatized. I was so traumatized, you know, and in 2018 I realized that, you know, when I was in Jamaica also, I was having a heart problem, but didn't understand it, didn't know, because sometimes I was like telling my people, my mom, my sisters, and so forth. I was telling them that, I feel my heart hurt me sometimes, but they was like, oh no, it's gas or something, because they don't know what's happening, and they would say, oh, go drink some tea and all of them stuff. At the same time, I was going to doctor also. The doctor was saying that I have a asthma, giving me pump and all of them stuff, and medicine for asthma and all of them stuff. But at the same time, uh, it wasn't asthma. It was the heart, a valve, the mitral valve in the heart was leaking, right? So giving off this whistling sound, this wheezing sound, as if is as is asthma. It's like they think it's coming from the lungs, but it's not coming from the lungs. It's coming from the heart itself. Is the valve in the heart, so it leaking, so it making that wheezing sound and so forth. So the doctor in Jamaica was saying that I have asthma, but when I come to the UK, I realized it's not asthma. It was a mitral valve in the heart leaking. Then in 2018, that's when they cut my stomach, cut through my rib cage also. In other words, to do a major surgery in the heart. Even today, sometimes my heart feel inside as if it get bigger than before, and give me some uncomfortable less wearing that sometimes I can't you know find a proper way how to lie down to sleep. Sometimes also when I sit, sometimes I have to find a position how to sit down properly, to so that I'm not feeling uncomfortable, because I get that uncomfortable sensation from within my stomach at times. So I'm gonna show you on my chest how I get this huge cut in the stomach. So I'm gonna lift my shirt to show you this. See, if you look in my stomach right now, you would see where they cut all the way from here, yeah, all the way from up here, all the way from here to down here. You understand? Where they cut through the rib cage to 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 um to fix the heart valve. It's the mitral valve in the heart was leaking. You understand? And even now, sometimes they give me date and time to check to see what's going on and so forth. So I even have a date in next year coming up, same way and so forth. And life have been rough and struggle for me, even though I'm in England. But at the same time, I'm trusting God and I'm going through, and I'm not worrying about anything, because, as I say, worry, worry is dangerous. It's dangerous to worry, and worry weaken your stomach. Worry weaken the stomach, right? And fear weaken the kidney. Stress weaken the heart. So you see, I can't stress about these things. It doesn't make no sense. I stress about them because I know I'm gonna make myself worse than before. So this is part of my testimony also, but there is many, many more even to say, and this is not the half nor the quarter, but in other words, I have to make some stay for another day. So remember again, this is your good friend and your content creator uh, on YouTube. My name is Ralston. Yes, on my YouTube name is Jamaican Prince 777 TV. Peace out. One love, one aim, one destiny. Blessed and loved by people. Peace out.